Okay, so now I will focus on today till the 19th. And like I said, from today till the Saturday is high watch time for rapture because of the 6th day of the month. We refer back to Enoch. He ascended to heaven on his birthday, the 6th day. Right now, NATO and US are attacking Russia and putting pressure on Russia to start the war in Europe and invade Ukraine. So this is also related to the rebirth of Osiris. This is a ritual for the December 25th, the rebirth of Osiris. And here are the explanations of the imagery from iPad G2. So you will see the background is very foggy. So I think it's a translation of the escalation of nation against nations, which is, for example, right now NATO and US are pushing Russia. Then you will see Osiris traveling in the underworld on the Egyptian boat, which means this period of time is the last warning of rumors of wars before the major strikes that will happen. And okay, let's get started. Okay, so on the left-hand side is the news on November the 12th. And all of a sudden, there's an escalation in the conflict with Russia and Ukraine, NATO, and US. And then this is exactly coincide with the scene in iPad G2 that is the first time you can see Osiris, even though you can't see the whole person, but you can see part of his legs. So this is the beginning of the escalation, the final escalation. Next is November 14, when Belarus had conflict with Ukraine and escalate the situation and asked Russia to support them and said that there will be a war between them and Ukraine. So this is again coincide with the scene in iPad G2 when they officially show the front of the Egyptian boat, and it's during this time that's involved Belarus. And then it's really foggy in the background. On December 6th, the conflict heightened because NATO and US refused to honor Russia and promised that they will not invade the East Europe and attack them. So this is coincide with the iPad G2. This scene is when you can finally see Osiris face after the total eclipse on the 4th. And so then I believe this will continue in the next few days into next week till the 14 or 15. Now you can see his eyes are closed the whole time, and it looks like he's calm, but the background is really foggy. So this is exactly the description of calm before the storm. So now we are on December 16th. You can see the imagery. Osiris all of a sudden blow fire and this is the sudden FF strike. I don't think Russia will be the first to initiate that, in this conflict. It looks like NATO or US will initiate the war with Russia, but maybe it's through Ukraine. So they are always behind the scene. Anyway, so on the 17th, you can see the fire still moving forward like a storm, and you can see it's still foggy in the background. And actually Osiris is going through the gates. So as he passed through the entrance, you can see the whole body is on fire and sending out lightnings. So I don't know if this is related to wormwood falling down from heaven. So we are on the 19th full moon. So from the period scene is the 18th of December and into 19th, the full moon. After he sent out the lightnings, then there are numerous meteorites falling down from heaven. And okay, so to summarize, around the 15th to the 16th, there will be a sudden FF strike that triggered the whole, maybe the consciousness shift, because on the 17th, Osiris passing through the entrance and then sending out lightning. On the 14th to the 15th is the 10th day of the month. So this is the 10th month. So it's 10-10, 1010 or 11. So there's some significance of these numbers. And into the 16th is the 10th month, 11th day. So it's 111. So it's from double ones to the triple ones. And then the 10th month, the 12th day, so it's 112. And from the 14th, the 10th day, 10th month, 1010 or double ones. Then the 15th is 1011 or triple ones. And then the 16th is 112. So 112 is another significant number similar to 113 or 311, so it's 211, 112 for the FF ritual. And then the 17 passing through the gates or into another section of the underworld, the final section of the underworld before the rebirth of Osiris. This is also signifying the final countdown, 1 week countdown before his rebirth. The present time they celebrate Saturnalia from the 17th of December to the 24th, and then the Sunday, the birthday of the sun is on the 25th of December. With that said, on the 18th to the 19th is the final full moon before the rebirth. And this is exactly 1 week before the 25th. And then on the 18th, the sun longitude is 266 degrees. And so everything is lining up for next week, I think.